Yes, I'm filming this on my bed because I seriously have no space anywhere else because of Christmas stuff. So yesterday was December the 26th, and I, of course, had to do a little bit of after Christmas shopping. My initial plan was to go to a Walmart and Hobby Lobby, but when I got on the freeway, it was a little packed with cars, and I did not want to deal with the traffic, so I changed my plans, and I hit Michael's and Big Lots, and I'm going to share with you some of the great things I picked up there. Okay, so first up from Michael's, I picked up this wreath. I have never actually done a wreath before, so I'm going to hang on to this, and next year I'm going to make a wreath. It was 60% off. Original price was only $8, which to me is not that bad of a price, but 60% off is even better. So next up at Michael's are these little shadow boxes. They weren't on like Christmas sale. They're in the the stuff that they have all set up for the line. They're only 99 cents. I just thought this would be so cute to just do a cute little diorama in there. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. If I'm going to save them for Christmas, if I'm going to do something maybe for spring. And I may go back and get some more depending on what types of ideas I come up with. But super excited to find these little guys. So next up, they have all of their fillable ornaments on 70% off, and I was really excited about this. So I picked up this thing of jars. I just thought they were super cute. I really have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but they were super cute. But what I was really excited about are these two containers of lights. They're ornaments that look like light bulbs. So I always make some kind of a craft gift for the teachers at the preschool at the church where I work. And my challenge is always to keep it under a reasonable budget. And I make about 25 to 28 items depending on how many teachers are on staff at the time. And I really try to keep it under $30, believe it or not. And I've been pretty successful so far. So picking these up at 70% off, I think that they were like $6 a container. So right there, I've got the base for this. What I'm going to do with them, again, I don't know. I will wait until next year for my inspiration. But super excited to pick these up at Michael's. Okay, so my best haul came from Big Lots. Now, the whole after Christmas shopping thing really isn't a thing anymore, to be perfectly honest. I remember back in the day it being like, oh my gosh, you get all this stuff on clearance. Well, these days, I think with computerized inventory management and stuff like that, stores really don't have a whole lot of stuff left. Like when I was at Michael's, there was not a whole lot left. And I also know that a lot of stores now, and I say this like it's a new thing. It's really not a new thing. It's probably been going on for the last 20 years or something. But, stores will just start doing like 50% off 2 weeks before Christmas. I mean, so they're already running their after Christmas sales before Christmas. So, like I said, Michael's didn't have a whole lot of selection, although those ornaments I'm super excited about those. However, Big Lots did still have a pretty good selection, and I was really excited about the things I picked up there. The whole point of me wanting to go to Walmart and Hobby Lobby was to find ornaments that I could save for DIYs for next year. And these are some cute things that I picked up at Big Lots. And this is the first little, I like these all together, which is why I'm showing them to you all together, but they're just little mittens and then a joy. And I actually think that I may use these on that wreath that I purchased at Michael's, because I just really think that these are super cute. And then I picked up these bows. A lot of places had bows. Michael's had both silver and gold glittery bows, but I don't know. I I do like glittery stuff and sparkly stuff, but for some reason I just wasn't really drawn to those. So anyway, I did like these buffalo check bows, and then these are another couple of sets of just cute ornaments that I picked up just because I thought they were cute. I have zero idea what I'm going to do with them, or if I even will end up using them. So I bought 2 packs of these snowflakes, and I definitely think that these are going to come in handy for all kinds of different projects for Christmas. They're a great size. They're not too big, but not too small. They're a little 3-dimensional. They've got some sparkle to them. I've got both the white with the iridescent and silver. I really like picking up these tree garlands because not to put on my tree, but to use the little pieces make really great DIY things. Or you can use them as hangers on gifts or whatever. And I just thought this was super cute. And then these are freaking adorable, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But yes, they're little puppy paws that say Joy and Noel. Again, I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but they are really, really cute. So it's so funny. I had bought a bag of snow at Walmart, and I took it back because I didn't need it. And then I saw this, and it was half off, and so again, no idea what I'm going to use it for. Although it could end up being something that I put in those ornaments for the teachers. But again, half off, couldn't pass it up. So the next thing that I picked up are some plates and napkins. And I used to do this all the time, where I would buy this after Christmas and save it for the next year. I haven't done it in a number of years, but decided to do it this year. I really like this pattern. And I actually have this set here, will actually be for work for our Christmas party next year. And then I got these to use at home. Now, I have Christmas dishes, and we obviously will use those for main meals, but the whole Christmas period is a lot of snacking, and so I just decided to go ahead and get some paper plates for those times of snacking. And that same vein are Christmas cards, and I haven't sent out Christmas cards in a long time, and I actually sent a few out this year, and I really love getting them. We don't get a ton. It seems that I'm getting more though, and I think that maybe sending Christmas cards is kind of coming back into style. I would advocate for that. I know that postage is expensive. Your cards can be expensive, but buy your cards after Christmas and get them half off. But if you can afford the money for some stamps, even if you're just sending them to family that you're not going to get gifts for, that maybe aren't in the area, so you don't get to see them often or at all. A Christmas card is really a nice gesture, and I do hope that's a little something that comes back. So these signs I just bought because I just really like them. Honestly, the last thing I need is more decor. Last thing I need is more stuff for my walls, but I don't care. I will find a spot for them. I just really like them. I originally picked up these two. They were kind of next to each other, and the trees kind of matched. I said, oh, they kind of go together. And then down an aisle, I found this one, and it doesn't have the tree, but it has the same color of green. And I don't know. I might actually, now that I'm looking at it, and it's kind of against my Christmas bedding, I might actually put these in my bedroom. Picked up lights. Now, the lights, I believe, at Big Lots were 70% off. I bought these very specifically. So here's another story. I always have stories. So here's a story. Where I live, there is a sort of a tradition of the last 30 years or so of people putting stars out, lit stars out at Christmas time. And in 2017, our area was affected very significantly by the Thomas fire. And so after the fire came through, people started putting even more of these stars up, and it became a real symbol for our town of solidarity and support. And I have always wanted to be part of that lit star story. This year I was at Dollar Tree and they had the wire star. It's a small one, but I thought I'm going to put lights on it and I'm going to put it on my balcony. Well, I pulled some lights out and they couldn't get them to, there wasn't enough of them, and it looked kind of dorky. It didn't look like a star, it just looked like a blob. So this is a big set of lights. I'm going to put them on my star, and I'm hoping that it works because I really, really want that star. Now, you would just think I should just go online and find one, but why try and find one when you can make one? I hope that in your shopping travels, you are able to find some things that help inspire your craftiness, and I do hope that you have a quality day.